Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you some instruction for the assignments we are going to have for this week and the next week, and also show you some minor changes in our syllabus. So if you notice, in the Moodle, I already updated the syllabus. And the first thing is that I changed the link. Original, that's the link to the Google Meet, but from now on, I think we can stick to this Zoom link. And also, I changed my office hour link to the Zoom link as well. So we will, I think without further change, we will stick to Zoom for the rest of the semester. And when you scroll down, one thing I want to make you to notice is that for any post, response, and assignments, if you submit it late, you will get a 25% deduction every 12 hours. So please hand in everything on time. And if you go to this week, week 5, you'll see September 22nd, which is the date for our asynchronous session. I would like you to make one additional post, that is a close reading idea post, which is due by the next day. So September 23rd, that is a Wednesday, by the end of the day. And the next week, we won't have any asynchronous session. We only have asynchronous session because we are going to watch lecture video and read some chapters from the novel and spend 2 days to watch the movie Red Cliff. And I won't let you to make online post and response for week 6 because I want you to take that time to do your close reading assignment. And the close reading assignment first draft is due by September 29th by the end of the day. And close reading peer review is due by October 1st by the end of the day. So week 6 will be a little bit different. And week 7 we will go back to our routine. And week 8 I would like to hand in your close reading final draft by the end of the day. That is a Tuesday. So now let's turn to this close reading assignment. So I listed the schedule pretty clear here. I hope it makes sense. So first, September 23rd, which is a Wednesday, you need to post your close reading idea, which is due by the end of the day. And you just need to say which scene or passage in which version of Three Kingdoms, like the novel or the movie or the TV show or the cartoon or whatever version. So which scene you are going to discuss. And you don't need to mention your argument yet. You just let me know what you're going to write about, and I can give you some feedback by September 24th by the end of the day. I can point it to you something very interesting in that specific passage or some detail you may be interested to look into. And then September 29th, I would like you to hand in your close reading first draft due by the end of the day. And please upload a doc or docx document to Moodle. I'll set up the assignment to hand in your first draft. And then October 1st, please do your close reading peer review that is due by the end of the day. I will assign you a paper by your classmate after this due date. So after the first draft is due, I will collect all the papers and assign randomly. Everyone will get a paper, and that is the one you are going to do peer review on. So please make both in-text and overall comments on the paper I assigned you, and your comments should add up to 150 words. And later on October 13th, please hand in your final draft by the end of the day. And please revise your close reading paper based on your classmates' comments before submission. So if you make no changes from the first draft to the final draft, it will definitely cause you to lose points. So please read carefully your classmates' peer review and make some changes accordingly, and then submit your final draft. So basically for this project, I would like you to write a 2-page double-space paper. Please follow this rule, which is 12 pt Times New Romans for the font. And I would like you to choose one short passage or scene from any version of the Three Kingdoms to analyze in detail. So for a text, it should be approximately half a page at the longest, and for a video, it should be 5 minutes at the longest. It should be much shorter. So for a close reading thing, you need to pay attention to the specific words used in that passage, or that specific use of color, expression, camera angle on that specific clip of video. So I think it should be the shorter the better, because within a very short length, you can exhaust every interesting detail in that specific piece and make a deep or in-depth analysis on that. So please select a very short passage or very short clip of video. And your choice can be from a part of the story we have already discussed, a part we skipped over, or part we will discuss later. So whichever thing related to Three Kingdoms, and maybe you'll read something on your own, or you are very interested in the thing we skipped, you can also discuss it. And you please have a main idea about the overall meaning of this passage and thing. And I think this is very interesting, so very important. So please discuss how the detail contribute to that meaning of this specific scene or passage. And try to answer all these questions. So first, why is this passage interesting? If you choose to discuss it, it has to be somehow interesting to you. So why is it interesting? And what does it reveal about the characters or the theme of the story? And why are particular details included and other information omitted? Finally, how is it related to other parts of the text? But please make sure your main focus is still on this specific scene, not other parts. So you can refer to other parts, maybe the beginning of the story or some things in between, but you should also still focus your paper on this specific thing you choose. Don't make any generalized arguments, don't summarize the plot, but pay attention to the detail and try to answer all these questions using the detail as your proof or as your supportive arguments. And also consider the detail appropriate to the media you are writing about. So for example, if you are discussing a scene from a movie or a TV show, please discuss the camera angle, color, and sound in addition to word choices. So if you're discussing a novel, thinking about why writing in a novel is different, or why writing in this specific way make it special. But when you're discussing a video or a TV show, thinking about why shooting in this way make it interesting, like the camera angle or the color choices, all these factors, how does it make it interesting? And one thing to avoid is do not compare this version of the thing to other versions. Please focus on the thing you choose. A little bit about title and citations. So your project should have a unique title more informative than close reading assignments. So I want you to be creative and make your own title for your paper. And for any paper to come, make your own title, make it special, make it yours. And at the beginning, please give a complete citation of the passage you are discussing. So only half a page or a brief summary of the 5 minutes video clip you're going to discuss about. And in addition to title, please also mention the author, director, or other creator, publisher, and date. And for a book, you need a chapter or scene number and a page number. And please remember, this citation is not counted towards the overall length of your paper, So this citation, no matter how long it is not counted towards the 2-page length requirement for your paper. And for a video, please state it a minute of the whole when the scene begins. Just let me know how I can find the specific scene. Since you will be referring repeatedly to the same short passage or the same short video clip, the single citation at the beginning is enough. You don't need to cite again and again the same thing from that specific passage or video clip using the citation format. You can refer to that again and again, but you don't need to put the footnote every time. And you do not need to use any secondary sources for this assignment, as it should be your own analysis. If you do use other sources for background, not analysis, because I want you to make your own analysis. If you use other sources, you have to cite it. Please use the MLA or Chicago format. You can check the information of different citations from our library. So I put a link here, and if you click on that, I will put this document on Moodle. So if you click on that, it will lead you to a page of the library introducing to you different ways of citation. And please notice, plagiarism is the intentional representation of someone else's work as your own and is a very serious violation of academic integrity. It can result in a failing grade for the assignment or more serious penalties. So please write your own thoughts and do your own analysis and be creative. One thing I want to mention is that please be on time. And since this assignment involves not only yourself but also your classmates' peer review, so it will be much difficult to get it going once you submit your draft late. If I got your draft late, I cannot assign your draft to your classmates on time. Then your classmate just cannot make the peer review on time. So when one thing is late, the whole process will be delayed or even cannot work out. So you may not even be able to get your classmates' feedback, or you may not do your peer review on your classmates' work, which will result in some inevitably result in some deduction in your total grade. So please be on time and hand in everything following the deadlines listed on Syllabus and on Moodle. And generally for any assignment, as I said before, if you submit it late, you will get a 25% deduction every 12 hours. And for more help, I will not be able to review complete drafts. So I cannot, like, if you finish a draft, you send it to me, I make a suggestion. That is not possible due to the time we have for now, and due to I need to be fair to everyone. If I look at your draft, I need to look at everyone's draft, then there's no meaning to have a draft. So please don't count on me to review the complete drafts, but I can discuss ideas if you can make an appointment for office hours and answer specific questions. And also, I strongly suggest you consider contacting the writing lab for additional help if you have some trouble in writing. So basically, I can help you with anything else, like the specific question and specific detail you are confused about when writing. All these things I can help. I just cannot help you read the whole draft. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So that's my introduction for the close reading assignments, and I will put this instruction on Moodle and for you to look at. Please pay attention to every detail and the deadline, specifically the deadlines for each steps of this assignment. And if you have any question, you can comment it below in the comment section, or you can write me email and I will try my best to solve your problem. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye!